Warriors have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Draymond Green is out there with Festus Ezeli, and it's Curry in at the 1. That's the Warriors' 5. Now, here's Thompson, following the miss by J.R. Smith. And Thompson kicks to Green. Good. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter. You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
Yeah, and Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. From outside, off the mark. It's stolen by Curry, and it's sent back by Irving. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. And some changes here for the Warriors. Spates comes in for Draymond Green, and it's Barnes in for Andre Iguodala. 1:12 left here in the second. And Curry, here we go. Here's Ezeli, and it's Irving with the rebound.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
LeBron kicks to Irving. Lets it go with a 3. The Warriors pull it in. Ezeli's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Thompson with it. Now Smith defending. Back to Curry. Poked away. It's stolen by Dunleavy. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Stolen by Thompson.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry. There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
The screen from Thompson. James against Thompson. LeBron dishes to Dunleavy. Back to LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline.
Yes, I'm here with
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And an exhilarating first half, to be sure. Welcome back. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Golden State. Found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. They played with more purpose in the second quarter and fought to turn an early deficit into a 3-point lead by the time we reached the break. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they're playing some unselfish basketball here tonight, Ernie. Guys aren't trying to take the defense 1-on-5. They're moving the basketball and finding the...
That's going to do it for now as the second half is just about...
And we're ready to get rolling once again here for our Christmas Day matchup.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. He's got 11 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's gotten today have been just electric.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Thompson is up there with Dunleavy, and it's James in at the 3, the small forward.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
And Curry, here we go. Bogut with a clean look. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Dunleavy's got his first points in this one. Warriors have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. On its way from Curry for 2. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
Thompson outside. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Guys, you gotta love the versatility of Klay Thompson. He provides so much at that 2-guard position.
Well, he can defend 3 positions, Kevin. And offensively, he does everything you want done from the 2-guard spot. He can play with or without the ball.
And Thompson's certainly in the conversation for the best 2-way shooting guard in basketball. There's really not much he doesn't do well. Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Timeout.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And Thompson's much more active running the pick and roll lately. A great pocket passer, and of course, the defense has to stay glued to him because of that ability to knock down shots.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through Bogut. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quickly.
Used the screen and took it all the way.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Green, open shot, Thompson, and it's Golden State with another.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Irving passes to Fry. To the inside. The tie for the ball. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Barnes, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Harrison Barnes.
Now, here is Irving. Defense right on him. James up top. Back to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 14. And he hits the jumper for 2. Irving's got 13.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Livingston kicks to Bogut. Bogut sets a screen for Thompson. Thompson is double. He's looking for Bogut and finds him. And that one's good. Bogut's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, basketball can be a thing of beauty, and the Warriors showed just how gorgeous ball movement can be last year. Every possession looked like a well-orchestrated concert. It was incredibly fun to watch. Not so much fun, probably, to coach against.
Here's Green. The shot misses. Great D that time from Irving. Wallace with it. He's got 8. They set the pick. Kicks it to Fry. Launches it. That's in there. Love with the assist. Fry's got 8 points. Well, the Warriors did zip the ball around very well last year, Clark. They led the league, as Greg was just talking about, led the league in assists per game. It wasn't even close. Over 27 assists per game as a team.
Yeah, 28 times they had 30 or more assists. In 2014, the team that led in that category was the Spurs. They did it only 16 times.
Well, safe to say that J.R. Smith has never been short on confidence, Clark, his entire career.
Yeah, he's always been a guy who could actually play with confidence. confidence and back it up. When he's hot from the floor, he can take over games single-handedly.
And the Warriors making a change here. Spates is checked in. Livingston kicks to Thompson. The 19-foot shot and the rejection by James. It's stolen by Green. Here is Livingston. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia.
And for Smith and his confidence. Last year, even he said he's on pace to be one of the best shooters the game has ever seen. So obviously not lacking in belief in his ability.
Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Sean Livingston. Cleveland also making some changes. Iman Shumpert has come in for J.R. Smith. And it's Williams in for Irving. Shumpert with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. That's good. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
And not sure if I can agree with J.R. Smith's assessment that he'll be one of the greatest shooters of all time, but he's pretty deep into his career at this point. Maybe he's hoping for a Kyle Korver type of career after 30 years of age.
LeBron shot is off. Warriors leading by 6. 3-on-3. Curry dishes to Thompson. And it's Thompson again missing.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
LeBron passes to Williams. Shumpert gets a wide open look. That's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got 3 assists tonight. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
And Green gets it to go. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. And the final period of play just about to start. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Iguodala the 3 with Barnes the stretch 4. Livingston is out there with Curry. And it's Bogut in at the 5 roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Jefferson, and that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
There's the feed to Curry. Williams with the steal. The pass to Love. He kicks to Shumpert. From deep. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Love.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that time. And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. It's stolen by Bogut. Here is Livingston. He dishes it to Iguodala. And so he earns it. Trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And Iguodala knows just how deadly his teammates can be from outside, and he looks for them to get their shot before getting his own. I think this situation for him in Golden State's perfect for his skill set.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Dunleavy comes in for Kevin Love. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was a really strong year for the Cavs. 53 wins for them, good for the 6th best mark in team history. A lot of those wins also came against the West, making it even more impressive.
Cavs were very strong against the West. 18-12 record for them overall, second only to the Hawks in the East.
And they really turned it on against the West from mid-January on. How about going 14-1 in the West in their last 15 matchups, and that included a 10-game win streak against the West. No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Timeout called the Warriors.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those, this lead will start shrinking even further.
It's blocked, but he recovers it. Back to Bogut. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Shot clock at 6. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 19 points.
Now that's a great move to get to the hoop. Awesome finger roll finish.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Dunleavy.
Well, you can sense the urgency with them now. I mean, right here, they're flat in the first half. They've come out here in the second half with a lot more fire and a lot more intensity. You can see they're driven to get things done.
And finished off by Bogut.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
Pass to Barnes. And the shot. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Iguodala. And it's Klay Thompson in for Sean Livingston. Then for the Cavaliers, LeBron's checked in for Jefferson. Smith comes in for Shumpert. And Irving subbed in for Williams. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Kyrie Irving. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to the Utah Jazz. Green kicks to Curry. And it's Irving with the rebound. Irving's got rebound number 5 here tonight. From 13. Kicks it out to LeBron. That 3 off the mark. Warriors leading by 7. Nobody near Barnes. And good, he nails it. Barnes has got 7 points for the quarter.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
And stolen by Barnes. Outside Curry. Outside Green. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. LeBron kicks to Smith. LeBron dishes to Irving. Tries again. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
And Dunleavy gets it to go in.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And, Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
And the officials call a traveling violation.
You know, that turnover right there isn't typical of the performance he's turned in today. In fact, that's his only turnover of the game. He's done a really good job taking care of the ball.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Golden State. Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. Timeout called the Warriors. They're leading by 4. There's 1:40 left to play in the final quarter. Smith against Thompson to the paint. Bogut and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
We've seen Andrew Bogut getting it done. He's got 13 points and 2 steals. He's a one-man wrecking crew out there.
Truly, they have no answer for him at all. And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Here's LeBron. And no good as it rattles out.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Here's Iguodala and the rejection by Smith. The Cavaliers trail by 6.
Time definitely not on their side.
They need a very quick bucket, a real quick one.
Love with a wide open look. His 3-pointers off the mark. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. On the wing, Green. Dishes it to Curry. 6 to shoot. Shoots the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Rebound by Smith. And the Cavaliers with possession here. And on the way from Irving for 3. But they'll get another chance. Pass to Smith. Lets the 3 fly. And that one's good. Knocked loose. And so they foul intentionally. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. So he can't get either to fall.
Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then probably foul him right away.
And here's Love from the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
2 shots.
He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're down by 7. 9 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The Cavaliers again can't hit. So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know what? They showed their character.